Okay, for the short folder, all I did was took a piece of scrapbook paper, just an offcut, and all I'm going to do is I am going to make sure that it is even first. And I am going to ink around it, and I am going to sew, and then sew. And that will be our folder, so we'll be able to tuck something in there. And then we will be able to add these pieces onto there. I don't know what happened to my other piece, but you guys get the gist, right? Okay, so that is what we're going to do. Okay guys, so I am using a sheet out of the smaller Tim Holtz, the backdrops. That's what it is. And what I am going to do is I am just going to make one of those, guys, I don't know what they're called. I think they're like a folder. It's like a folder, but you know, it has a figure 8 and the top part comes up and the bottom part is like kind of stationary. You guys will see it when I know it probably has a name, but I don't know the name. So please forgive me. But hopefully you guys like, oh, I know what she was talking about. Tanya, that is. Like, oh, that's what that is, huh? Okay, so we're just gonna I'm gonna cut right here. Oh, is that Cricut? That little piece off right there. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, y'all. You know, where that flips out and, you know, that stays. So, do I want to put a little, yep, I do. So we are going to make, you know, pieces where it can slide in so you can fit more in there, like I always do, because, so it won't be so snug. You guys know the drill. So we will just do that real quick, ink everything up, and I am going to make a, what is that called? A score line. I'm going to score it right here, like that, so that it folds up at the top like this. And I am going to take my corner jumper like that, and I'm going to have it like that. And then I am going to score these pieces like so. Okay, I thought I was going to, okay, like that, right? I did that one crooked, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Oh, it does matter, doesn't it? Ooh. It's okay. It is totally okay. I'll just cut it. I will just cut it. See what you made me do? Okay. That's cool. Now I'll cut this one. So I was going to have to cut it anyway, so no big deal. Hey guys, so I have attached my little fins on there, right? And I am going to sew, and I'm going to sew around here, and I am going to put my eyelets here. I think I'm gonna use the yellow because I like the yellow side. So I'm gonna ink those up and put those right there like that, right? And I think we will be good on the short page, right? And yeah, that'll work. I like that. Oh, and then like for this part, I'll probably just put like a strip of that tape that I, you know, dye, so it'll look like it's supposed to be there. I don't know. You don't really have to cover it up, but me just being Tanya, I'm going to probably cover it up. So, hey guys, so here is the short page. This is what it looks like. So you have a folder, and then you have the pocket flippy. I don't know what to call this thing, y'all. But you have a pocket. Let's just say a pocket, okay? So it's going to go like this, right? And then you have these, right? And then one is going to go up here, and then one is going to go right here, and they're going to flip out like that, right? okay? And then we have this, which we have not completed yet. And then, so let's do the short page, okay? So, well, that was the narrow page, but let's do the short page. But anyway, so I have this piece right here. And so what I did was I just folded it just like this, right? And then what I'm going to do is I put it right here. So this is where it's going to be. And I like that size. So I put a line, and I'm going to score it right there. And hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me find my scoreboard. It's buried under all the paper. And I'm going to score this really quick. Move that over. And I'm going to just score it right there. Right? Like this. I'm going to push this down like this. And so it'll fold out like this, right? So we're gonna make it this to a oh my gosh, Tanya, your brain is not working today. I know. A flip out folder. That's what I'm trying to say. That was what I was trying to say, guys. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, so anyway, that's what we're gonna do, right? And then I have this other piece, right? And I was thinking, why not score it right here, right? So we're going to cut it off. Okay, I'm going to draw the line right here. So this is where I'm going to cut it. But I'm going to score a little piece of it, right? Maybe like a 1/2 inch of it. So it could be like a door. So we'll just put a couple score lines there, like that. So it'll fold easier if you put stuff in there. Right? Like that. Okay, so we have this. Like so. Oh, I love it. Okay, and then we will put something to open it with. And then you open it, and then you have a folder and probably a pocket right here. I'm sure we have a scrap piece. Yep, we do. See, we have a scrap piece, and like we can kind of like angle that to go like cut it down like this, right? And do it like that. That would be perfect, right? So we'll sew that right there, and then we will, to fix that bunching problem, we will just cut that like so and move back, and we will cut this like that. Okay, and yeah, and there you go. Right? Oh wow, that's tape. I don't know where that even came from. Okay, so there you go. And if you want it to make it straighter, you so can do that. Me and my little not sturdy hands. Okay, there you go. And that way it folds evenly now. And you don't have to worry about it bunching up. And that is what we're going to do. And that is our short page. So I am going to, oh yeah, oh, so we're going to need something right here, right? You know what we can do? We can take this bottom half that we're going to cut off, and we're just going to put it up at the top like that. That works, guys. So that will take care of that. And then we're going to have to put something on the back to cover this part, right? And so we have this piece right here. Do I like this piece right here? I don't know. I have this piece from the backdrops. Do I like that with that? Is that too much? Yeah, I don't know. That might clash with that. Just give me a second, guys. Let me find a piece that I like. Okay, well, we can do something plain like this, right? This will work. So we'll cut that off, and we will put this as a tuck like right there. Okay, and that will be this. And that is done. Okay, guys, so we have sewed around everything. I sewed around the flaps separately, so we are going to glue those down really quickly. That. Right. Put that down like that. Oh, you know what? I did not ink that. Okay, I'll just ink later on that other one, but I'll ink this up really, really quickly. Okay, and so we'll get that out the way. And just glue this like this. Okay. Like that. Come on. Okay. Right. Oh, that's okay. Always just cut it off. It's no big deal. Okay. And then you have your folder, right? Okay. Then you're going to ink up everything, which I probably should have did this beforehand. I don't know why I did it. I must have forgot. That's okay. I inked up everything else. Okay, so this is the piece that's going to go right here. So we are going to just glue that real quick. Right? Like that. Right? Okay. And then we are going to put this right here. I guess I could have put something in the inside of this, but you don't have to. Maybe we should put a belly band in the inside of that. You know what? I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to put anything, okay? I'm not going to put anything there. I'm not. Okay. I'm just going to press that. You see my glue on my mat. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. So then we are going to put this right here. And we're going to take this. Like that. And right there. Okay. And to make it look, we'll just take our ink and make sure everything is inked up. There you go. Now you can't tell anything is off or nothing. Right? Okay, and that is that. And there you have it, right? That was easy. I'm going to put this on here, but I don't know if it's going to fit. I hope it does, but I don't know if it's going to be too bulky. We will see when we put everything together. You know, if it is too bulky, then we will switch it out with a paper clip. Okay, so this is this. Okay, so that goes here. This goes here. So this will be going here, and then this will go right here. And then, okay, so we can't put that, we can't put that right there. So that's a negative negatory. It's okay. So we'll put that right here. Like that. What do you guys think? I like it. So, I don't think we're going to need anything to close it. What do you guys think? You think we're going to need anything to close it? I don't think we're going to need anything to close it. So we're going to have this on this side. So maybe we need to put, so I'm just thinking okay. So when I hinge it to it, it's going to be okay. Just making sure. Okay, so that is going to come out from that side. And then this is going to come out from up here, from right here. And then this is going to come out like this. And then this is going to come out like that. Okay, so we have all of that. Now the last thing to, the second to last thing to do is do this, right? What's in there? Oh, okay. So this should be easy, real easy to do. So what we're going to do is we are going to get a piece to fit this, and I think I got a piece. Yep, see, got a piece, right? So I would just use this, and I'm going to cut it down, and whatever is left over, I am just going to make it into a pocket. So that would be this back part. I said these are belly bands, right? So I'm sure I have some type of strip that I can use for a belly band, or another piece of paper. Yes, I do. See? I have this that I can use for a belly band. I like that. Do you like that? I do like that, actually. And then we can use this one for this side, I guess. Or we can just use both of these and we'll just trim them down a little bit, like that for this side. Yes, I like that. Yeah, I like both of those. Okay, so we will do that, sew them up, and come right. Okay, guys, so I have sewed down the middle of my belly bands. You don't have to sew down the middle, but I did. Because I was thinking, what were you thinking, Tanya? I was thinking that it would look cute like that, right? I don't know. I just like it. And then so I'm going to add a brad to the ends of each one really quickly. And I don't think that's the same color. Brad. No, it is not. Okay. And then I'll show you. Okay. And that is how it's going to go. And I think it looks good. I like the way it looks, right? So we're just going to glue it. On there. Okay. Like so. Right. Oh, come on. Okay. That. Okay. And so we will do the other one. So I'll speed that up. And then we have this piece right here with our little pocket right there at the bottom. And we are just going to glue that right there. now that is done, right? Now we need some pockets right here. I have all these strips, but I don't think I'm going to use those. I think what we're going to do, I think we might use this one, and then I just need one bigger one, right? And I think, let me see. What does it look like when you open it? Do I like this one? I kind of like this one. And maybe don't use this, right? Don't use this yet. So we're going to use this one, I think. And, yeah. So what I think I'm going to do, and to save myself some time and energy, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure it right here, like that, and then put a line right there, and then put a line right up here somewhere. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut right here to right here, and then I'm just going to cut across and up like this, and then we'll have 4 pockets just like that. And I'm going to sew the pockets together, and then I am going to glue them on right there. Okay guys, so this is what I have, right? So I have the 2 pockets right here, and can you guys see that? Let me, okay, yeah, okay, so we are just gonna glue it, and I don't mind if it goes all the way down this time. All right, so it's gonna go right here like that. Okay, see, I think that looks good, right? So we're going to do this other one really quickly. And you see when my sewing machine was messing up. Okay. Right. And we'll just glue this one to here, like so. Okay. And then we have our, perfect. So that is all done, right? I love that. Okay, so let's add our string real quick. You know what? Do I want to just add a, I guess I could do it like that. So we'll just add a knot. And that doesn't look good. I'm not going to do that. Okay guys, sorry, my memory card got full. All I did was, you know, put my twine in here like that. So I originally wanted to put envelopes right here, but then I got to thinking, what if you wanted to do something secret, like, right? So why don't we just put, use this, you know, I'm trying to use up the scraps, put like little tuck spots, right? So like put a tuck spot right here and put a tuck spot right there, so that when you open it, like if you wanted a secret note, you can just tuck it in right there. And nobody will know that it is there for real, you know. We could totally Velcro that, but we don't have to. I think it will stay closed. And if you want it to stay closed, you can always put a. I'm not going to do it, but we could put like a bulldog clip right there, or you could put a little paper clip right there, right? So I think we're just going to do the tuck spots. But if you want to do the envelopes, you totally can. I got a feeling that it might be bulkier than what I'm thinking it's going to be once I put everything in there. So that's what we're going to do on either side. We're going to put one on the bottom and one on the top. And I think I'm going to just use this if I have enough. If not, I will use a piece of one of these that I have. And so in the inside, of this, and then I have this part right here, right? So in the inside, I'm thinking I am just going to do something really simple, and rip this in half and just put 2 folders on this side. You know, sew and just put 2 folders on that side. I think that is the easiest thing to do. And I think it will look cute, and it would definitely give you more storage. And then on the back side, I don't really want to cover her up, do I? I don't know what I want to do on the back side yet. So while I'm doing this and doing the tuck spots, I'll think about the back side. Okay, so I'm going to go do that, and then I will show you what it looks like when I am done. Okay, so this is a tuck spot right here and right here. And then on this side, we have one right here and one right here. And then you open it up, and then you have right here and right here. And you know what, guys? I'm just going to leave this blank. It is a good journaling spot, and you can put something right here. So we're just going to leave it like that, okay? But you totally don't have to do that. You can put anything you want there. An envelope always works. Definitely you can do that. Or you can just leave it blank. Okay, so. Okay guys, we are done with this, right? So, in the next video, we will come back and tab everything together, you know, hinge everything together and do the cover for this side, right? And we will be done with the actual hardcover folio. The soft cover folio, I actually followed a tutorial from Suzy, which I will link in the description box of this video, so you guys can see how she made it. And then I will come back and show you mine put together. And if you guys have any questions, you guys feel free to ask me down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, God bless. Bye.